If you took 100% of the airmen that participated in the Second World War, 10 to 15% of them were killed or injured in training.
It turns out that the 7 Australian folks that perished out at the Air Force training base are actually buried in the Claresholm cemetery. We have 3 from Great Britain, and rather than ship them home, they actually buried them here.
When the war started in 1939, the Commonwealth nations decided we have to train airmen to man our aircraft. They started the British Commonwealth Air Training Plan, and they set up a huge machine of building training airports across Canada. By the end of the war, they had over 100 training bases, mini cities, which trained airmen. Could be pilots, navigators, air gunners, radio operators. It is one of the highest points of Canadian contribution in the Second World War. Canada trained 131,000 airmen from all the Commonwealth nations.
It was a training plan the likes of which was never seen before, and the likes of which has never been seen since. And the speed at which it all came together and the support it provided for the forces overseas was phenomenal. Well, they started construction of the site in late 1940, and believe it or not, they graduated their first class in June of 1941. That construction involved building 5 large hangars that were 25 feet tall. There were 4,000 square meters floor space, and then all of the support buildings that were required for an air training base. The streets were busy with airmen after it was constructed, but the skies were abuzz with the training aircraft both night and day. There's a real pride in the fact that that training base was here. Even some of the folks that did come to work at the base actually settled in Claresholm, and their descendants continue on to live here. So there's quite a lasting impact. Coming up to a time like Remembrance Day, it's important to acknowledge the servicemen that were from overseas, that came here, trained, never had an opportunity to go up in the air and fly in battle, but actually perished on the site here, and acknowledge that they're here and to celebrate their contribution.